What happens when the person who is supposed to protect you becomes your greatest threat? What do you do when the walls of your home, which should be a sanctuary, transform into a prison of fear and silence? In Spilled Milk, K.L. Randis delivers a harrowing, unflinching memoir that exposes the dark reality of domestic abuse and child neglect. This is not a story for the faint of heart. It is a raw, visceral account of survival that will leave you breathless, angry, and ultimately inspired by the resilience of the human spirit. If you have ever wondered how children endure the unthinkable, or if you are seeking a story that sheds light on the hidden scars of trauma, this audiobook is a powerful, necessary listen. The narrative centers on Brooke, a young girl growing up in a household ruled by her volatile, alcoholic father. To the outside world, the family appears normal, perhaps even picturesque. But behind closed doors, Brooke and her siblings live in a constant state of terror. Randis masterfully captures the perspective of a child trying to make sense of a world where love is conditional and violence is unpredictable. The title, Spilled Milk, refers to a seemingly minor incident that triggers disproportionate rage, symbolizing the walking on eggshells existence that defines Brooke's childhood. The audiobook narration brings this tension to life, with a voice that conveys the innocence of youth clashing against the brutality of her circumstances. You feel every flinch, every held breath, and every tear shed in silence. As Brooke grows older, the abuse escalates, forcing her to develop coping mechanisms that allow her to survive, but also isolate her from the world. She learns to hide her pain, to lie to protect her family's secret, and to suppress her own needs to keep the peace. Randis does not shy away from the psychological toll of this environment, exploring themes of shame, guilt, and the complex loyalty victims often feel toward their abusers. The story is deeply personal, drawing directly from Randis's own experiences, which adds a layer of authenticity that is both heartbreaking and compelling. Listening to Brooke's journey feels like witnessing a private confession, one that has been buried for years, but finally demands to be heard. What makes Spilled Milk particularly impactful is its focus on the long-term effects of trauma and the difficult path to healing. Brooke's struggle doesn't end when she leaves home. It follows her into adulthood, affecting her relationships, her self-esteem, and her ability to trust. The book explores her journey toward breaking the cycle of abuse, finding her voice, and reclaiming her identity. It is a testament to the power of resilience and the importance of speaking out. The audiobook format enhances this emotional arc, allowing listeners to connect with Brooke's internal monologue and feel the weight of her transformation. The narrator's pacing mirrors the rhythm of Brooke's life, fast and chaotic during moments of crisis, slow and reflective during periods of healing. Randis also highlights the societal failures that allow such abuse to continue unnoticed. Teachers, neighbors, and even extended family members miss the signs, either due to denial or indifference. This aspect of the story serves as a crucial reminder of the importance of vigilance and advocacy for vulnerable children. It challenges listeners to look beyond surface appearances and to take action when something feels wrong. The book is not just a personal memoir. It is a call to awareness and a plea for compassion. Spilled Milk is a brave, honest, and deeply moving story that will stay with you long after the final chapter. It is a tribute to all survivors of domestic abuse, acknowledging their pain while celebrating their strength. Whether you are a survivor yourself, a professional working in social services, or simply someone who believes in the power of truth, this audiobook is essential listening. Press play and bear witness to Brooke's journey from victim to survivor. Let her story inspire you to break silences, offer support, and believe in the possibility of healing. This is a tale of spilled milk, yes, but more importantly, it is a story of spilling the truth.